So hey everybody, as promised, this is going to be the first in what I hope to be a continuing series of Mental Health Mondays. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Brian. This is Bri the Biker, my YouTube channel. You'll occasionally see my white backpack on the channel, and wanted to start a conversation about mental health. If you've seen my $1 Million Bogan video, you know that it's a passionate topic for me, and I always wanted to do this video and never had the guts to do it. And people have given me a lot of inspiration. Boy, that looks fun, to do this. So here we go. So let's talk about where I am in my life with my mental health and how motorcycles have helped that. I'm not going to do this video edited in any way. There's going to be no jump cuts, so forgive me if I'm a little bit struggling to get to the point. But the idea is to make these Monday videos feel like a conversation and not just a purely scripted event video, which so just bear with me in that. So I've always struggled with depression and anxiety. It's something that I never was really able to come to grips with until after my divorce, and then after my failed engagement after that. And I wanted to find something that was healthy as a healthy outlet. I think Grom Trooper mentioned this in his video, and I'll put a link in the description to that. It's a great video if you haven't seen it. But there's healthy distractions in life, and then there's non-healthy distractions. And you really have to find something that works for you. And I didn't want to turn towards a negative distraction, whether it be alcohol or any sort of destructive, self-destructive activities that I could have fell into. So I challenged myself at 40, I guess I was like 40 and a half, that I wanted to ride. And I can tell you, for me, that has literally been the vehicle that has helped me change who I am. Something they said in the motorcycle safety course resonated with me, and made me really think that it's a true thing for life, right? The first thing they tell you is you look where you want to go. If you look forward, you go forward. If you look down, you go down. And what a great metaphor for life, right? So if I look forward to where I want to be, I have hope. I have less anxiety about the present. Now that can also bring anxiety, but motorcycles has helped me in a lot of ways. I've made friends from all over the world, quite frankly, whether it's been people that I've met in person or people I've just had the chance to chat with online, or maybe commented and sent me an instant message. So that's really helped me kind of come out of my shell and to be a better person, to be a better now husband. I've been remarried for 5 years. It's helped me be a better father to my boys, and it's helped me be a better person and a better friend, a better son, everything. So my takeaway from how this has changed me is that it's challenged me to look beyond my fear. I mean, I started on a 400cc Bergman scooter because, quite frankly, I was afraid of having a big bike and having to shift. But that 400cc scooter took me to Route 6. It took me to all kinds of places. You know, I did 1,200 miles in 3 days, going across PA Route 6 and exploring different things. And it really challenged me. And I had a second scooter after that I really wasn't impressed with. And then I bought a KLR. And that really set me over the edge of jumping off the deep end into motorcycles. You know, I started traveling. I started meeting up with riders and ride groups, because I felt at that point that I had become, you know, a rider. And that's not to say that if you ride a scooter or whatever, that you're not. It's just, for me, that was sort of the milestone. So in that, it became a constant challenge of what I can do. and how far I can push myself and how far I can push myself out of my comfort zone. And I found that when I ride, I don't deal with my anxiety and depression because I'm forced to deal with the here and now. Another thing that they teach you in motorcycle safety class is, threat assessment. I have to assess what's the immediate, what's coming up, what's down the road, and then, the further assessment. And I think that that's also a good metaphor for life, right? To reduce my anxiety, I had to deal with what's the here and now. What's the physical issue in front of me that I need to get beyond? Much like we're out riding now, right? The car in front of me is going to kill me. 3 cars from up ahead, I got to keep an eye on. But it's about assessing things and keeping a realistic understanding of what's going on. And that's sort of become my healing process, is to ride. I've tried conventional therapy rather. I've tried medication. None of that really became my thing. This became a place for me to heal because it gave me a space to get out of my head and to get into my head at the same time. And that may not make sense to some of you, but for me, it's the space between when I'm thinking and when I'm not. When you ride, especially when you do a touring ride, even when I'm with my wife, there's these times, when you're worried about what's going on, and then there's those times when you're got cruise control on and you're just kind of spacing out and you're living in the moment. And those are the moments that I think are the healing moments for me. Those are the moments that I'm away from my inbox. I'm away from worrying about, where's my next video going? I'm away from, do we have enough bills or enough money? Do we have enough bills? Do we have enough money to pay our bills? Are my kids okay? What are they up to? What's their future going to look like? So it sort of gives me that therapeutic time to get out of my head. And the one thing that I think is interesting when I ride is I find myself thinking about everything and nothing at the same time. And that's really what riding does for me. And that's been the tool that helps me with my mental health more than anything. It's helped me more than, getting drunk off my butt on a Friday night or, whatever. It's really helped me become a better person, and it's helped me make this journey. And it's challenged me. I mean, I now ride a 900-pound motorcycle that I never thought in a million years I'd be able to ride, let alone 2 up, let alone loaded down with touring gear on top of that. So it's really challenged me. It's challenged me to, do I want to do an iron butt? Do I want to go out and see my boy in North Dakota? Do I want to ride to California? Do I want to explore the Badlands on a motorcycle? It's given me a purpose. And my channel now has given me a chance to talk to you. And that's really become my focus on this channel. So there's going to be times when I'm doing reviews and I'm doing other things, but I really want to take this Monday and sort of talk to you and make you feel that you have someone to talk to in the same turn, and sort of share my story and what's going on in my life and the things that I faced, in hopes that we can continue this as a conversation between friends, right? We can have an honest two-way conversation about topics and remind each other that we're not alone. So that's the direction, that's the pivot that I want to take this channel. And I wanted to start it out by sharing my ride story. This is who I am, and this is what I think is really fascinating, is behind every biker is a story of why they ride. And it's something that I want to approach, and I thought it was really good to share my mental health battles with you and tell you why I enjoy that. So that's it. That's me in a nutshell. That is Bri the Biker. We're going to continue this conversation every Monday. There's going to be different topics, and I'm hoping to take this opportunity, this platform, to maybe talk to some professionals too, and see if they would help maybe come on the channel and talk about mental health issues, and continue this discussion so it's no longer a discussion that's something we're afraid to talk about. You know, if we can help one person collectively as a community, I think we've done a good job. So that's my story. I hope this video will be taken in the intent that it is. I am not a medical expert. I did not stay at a Holiday Inn last night, so my opinions are my opinions. But I hope that we're going to use this to keep that conversation going. So I'm going to leave you with that. I wish you the best in whatever you're going through this week. And just a reminder, you're not alone. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.